welcome back once again to the channel. If you're brand new, subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell if you are watching this video. So now we're on to the Elite Eight. Currently the Elite Eight is going on right now, but I wanted to get this video out. In between halftime and the Gonzaga-Texas Tech game, and I'm pretty sure there's another game going on later on. But that's not the point. We're not talking about the Elite Eight today. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Today, however, let's go around and let's just take a look at how we got here. This is a recap, basically, so, let's just get into it. So let's start, for starters, in the West region, Gonzaga easily took care of Florida State. Now, it was a close game for a little while, but ultimately, the boys, Mark Few, they just did what they needed to do. They did just enough, and then Texas Tech just absolutely stomped Michigan. Michigan couldn't even do nothing on offense. They only scored 44 points. That is absolutely atrocious. Moving on to the East region, we got Duke surviving against Virginia Tech. Like, literally, the last play of the game is a inbound, got to the man, he lays it up, and then, wow, just didn't get it in. It just went in and out like that, with nothing left, and Virginia Tech is out. Such is the luck of a Hokies fan. And then, Michigan State easily took care of LSU. How LSU got this far, I really don't have an idea, but, I mean, they played okay for a while, but ultimately, Michigan State is the better team. They were the better team, so now, boom, Michigan State's in. Virginia and Oregon, what a dogfight that was. Virginia barely escapes a number 12 seed. We're talking about barely, And it's really crazy to think that, that Virginia's just been playing like absolutely garbage pretty much the entire tournament. They've done just enough. Their defense has done just enough. Their offense has done just enough to get by and win the game. And then, you got Purdue and Tennessee here. What a wild game this was, man. Like Purdue, they earned their trip to the Elite Eight. They really earned it. Now, Auburn just beat the brakes off of North Carolina. Wasn't even close. And then Kentucky, had to survive against Houston. It's a little bit unfortunate for the Cougars, but, it is what it is. So now, we're now into the Elite Eight. These are the matchups that are taking place now and tomorrow. Gonzaga's taking on Texas Tech right now. It's in the first half. First half should be about over by now. It's about 6 o'clock right now, Central Time anyway. And then, you got Duke and Michigan State tomorrow. Virginia and Purdue later on tonight. And then Auburn and Kentucky tomorrow as well. And that'll be the early game tomorrow. So, all these games, it's going to be a dogfight, I tell you. All 8 of these games, and even the game that's going on right now, they're all going to be dogfights. Really, because, I mean, these are the 8. If you had at least 75% of these teams in the Elite Eight, then good for you. Good for you. North Carolina didn't deliver, because I really didn't think they were really much for 1 seed anyway. But, I mean, they got the 1 seed. Michigan State could have earned that 1 seed, but I digress. It's way past Selection Sunday now. It's about to be April in a couple of days. So, March Madness is getting pretty mad now that we made it closer to the end there's a lot going on, and there's a lot to see, you know. There's a lot to witness, a lot of teams to study up on that maybe you haven't studied up on all year long, you know. That's just the way it is. So with that being said, everybody, enjoy the Elite Eight tonight and tomorrow. After the Elite Eight is over, we'll recap. We'll sit here and recap, and then we'll move on to the Final Four. And I've got some other videos coming up this week as well, talking about the Alliance of American Football League and why I think it will not fold, but maybe, you know, maybe something will happen with that league, and then, you know, something about the NBA as well, just to give myself some more content on the channel this week, because other than that, I'm not really going to do much at all. Oh, and thirdly, one more thing, please, 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 go to my channel's playlist right now. And go check out my newest episode. I just added it to my own personal playlists. My newest episode of my television show, The Objective Slant. Go on ahead and watch that. Longest interview I've done. I did it with some friends of mine who are talented musicians, and go listen to their music as well. You know, with that being said, everybody, Big Boy Variety is signing off. Peace.